Students from Richard Montgomery, Blake, and Bethesday Chevy Chase meet today for the It's Academic Championship match.
It's Academic. Now in its 59th year, and for over 50 years, sponsored by Giant Food.
Hello everybody, I'm Hillary Howard. We're so happy to have you with us. It's Academic is sponsored by Giant Food, as it has been for more than 50 years. The teams today are competing for a share of $10,000 in scholarship money for their schools. And obviously, we are all recording from home again. So let's begin. We get to meet the teams now, and we begin with Richard Montgomery from Rockville, Maryland. How you doing, Abhinav?
Hi, Hillary. I'm doing good. My name is Abhinav, and I am a 17-year-old junior at Richard Montgomery High School. I'd like to thank our captain, Derek, for being at our side for the past 3 years, and good luck to him next year.
That's wonderful. That's a great setup. Derek, tell us about yourself.
Hi, my name is Derek. I'm an 18-year-old senior at Richard Montgomery, and I would like to thank our friends and family for supporting us on this journey, and also my teammates, Abhinav and Justin, for being here with me for the past 3 years as well.
Awesome. And finally, Justin, hello.
Hi, I'm Justin. I'm a 17-year-old junior at RM, and I'd really like to thank both of our coaches for being here to support us.
All right, gentlemen, questions are worth 20 points, nothing off for a wrong answer. Here we go. The 10th umbrella. You won't need an umbrella if you find in this phrase what short opposable digit of the hand?
Thumb.
Thumb it is. Treacherous, seriously ill, old-fashioned. Someone who's perfidious can best be described which of these terms?
It's treacherous.
It's treacherous, right? Treacherous.
Treacherous is right. By adding a few more letters here, you can name what sort of circular particle accelerator developed by Ernest Lawrence in the early 1930s.
Cyclotron, right?
Cyclotron? Yeah, that makes cyclotron. Yeah, cyclotron.
Yeah, it is, cyclotron. Coelacanth, okapi, pterodactyl. Which of these creatures is a prehistoric fish that was thought to be extinct, but it was rediscovered in 1938?
Coelacanth.
Yes. Never rub bottoms with a porcupine. This prickly proverb comes from what small West African country whose capital is Accra?
Ghana.
Ghana is right. Richard Montgomery, you've got 200 points. Time to meet the team from Blake High School in Silver Spring. How you doing, Olivia?
Hi, I'm a 17-year-old junior. I would like to thank Giant for their continued support of this program, as well as all of the essential employees working on the front lines of this international pandemic.
Absolutely. Kudos to them. We're grateful. Theo, how are you doing?
Hi, I'm a 15-year-old sophomore, and I would like to thank our friends and family for supporting us, as well as the people at It's Academic for putting this whole thing together.
Yeah, hiya, Peter.
Hi, I'm a 16-year-old sophomore at Blake, and I'd like to thank our teachers who helped us prepare for today.
Awesome. Here we go, guys. First question. Crazy, go team. You can help your team by finding the word for what diploid cell resulting from the fusion of two haploid gametes.
Conferring. Zygote, guys?
Zygote.
All right, final answer is zygote.
That's it. Exculpation, expropriation, excoriation. Which of these words is a synonym for vindication?
Conferring exculpation?
Yeah.
Okay, final answer, exculpation.
That's it. Don't be sheepish. Just fill in the blanks to name the address delivered by George Washington when he left office, a message in which he warned of entangling foreign alliances.
Conferring, I don't know.
Farewell.
Okay,
That's
okay.
it.
Final answer, farewell, Justin.
Farewell is it. Karyokinesis, telekinesis, coalescence. Which of these terms refers to the division of the cell nucleus during mitosis?
Conferring karyokinesis?
Yes.
All right, final answer, karyokinesis.
You've got it. A sinking ship doesn't need navigation. This proverb comes from what country located on the Horn of Africa whose capital is Asmara?
Conferring Eritrea?
Yeah.
All right, final answer, Eritrea.
Well done, Blake. 200 points. Time to meet the Washington team from Bethesday Chevy Chase High School. Graham, tell us a little about yourself.
My name is Graham Hillman. I'm a senior at BCC. I'm going to be heading to Georgetown next year, and I just want to give a quick shout out to Dale and Gavin for being the greatest teammates I could ever ask for. Y'all are the best of the best, and I hope you guys carry the team on next year really well.
Well, congratulations, Graham, and that sets us up for your other teammates. Gavin, hi.
Hi, I'm Gavin Crowell. I'm a junior at BCC, and I'd like to thank our coaches, Ms. Lassar and Mr. Knopf.
Beautiful, and hello, Dale.
Hello, I'm Dale Bell. I'm a junior at BCC, and I would like to thank our principal, Dr. Mooney.
All right, gentlemen, here we go. Attacks on biology. You can find here what hidden name for a neuron that conducts electrical activity away from a cell body.
Axon.
That's it. Criminal, cadet, craftsman. The word miscreant originally meant unbelieving, but miscreant has now come to mean which of these types of people?
Criminal.
Yeah, that's it. Please fill in the blanks here to name what 19th century American inventor who made many improvements to the sewing machine.
Singer.
Singer it is. Hokkaido, Bushido, Ibi. Of these three Japanese words, which one identifies the code of conduct that samurai warriors were expected to follow?
Bushido.
That's right. The buzzing of flies does not make them into bees. This warning comes from what Central Asian country whose capital is Tbilisi?
Georgia.
Georgia is right. Well done, BCC. You have 200 points. And we've got the picture perfect round next. Before we resume today's It's Academic competition, we would like to invite you at home to answer some questions. No Siri, no Google, just you. You ready? Here we go. Where does the expression "get fired" come from?
At Giant, we're all about local. It's why every day we look to connect great food with the people of our community. It's why we partner with over 50 family-owned farms to provide fresh local products and source fresh, 100% sustainable seafood straight from Chesapeake Bay. At Giant, we're committed to our community and providing you and your family with the best products from the place we all call home. The little things are Giant.
Call ARS Rescue Rooter and keep your family cool this summer. For a limited time, we'll take $50 off any cooling system repair. Visit arsofvirginia.com for details. ARS Rescue Rooter, heating, cooling, and plumbing.
Call ARS and Rescue Rooter.
This is a mother that won't hassle you about grandkids. The new Mother Cruncher chicken sandwich from Checkers. Crispy, crunchy white meat with all the mother-loving fixins, or the tangy bacon barbecue. Checkers Mother Cruncher chicken sandwiches, starting at $3.99. Get Checkers delivered.
Here's your answer. Some say it comes from medieval times when people got rid of unwanted neighbors by burning down their houses. Apparently, a note from your local community watch group wasn't enough. Another explanation is that it derives from the habit of John Patterson, owner of the National Cash Register Company in the early 20th century. He terminated employees by tossing their possessions out on the lawn and setting fire to their desks. Well, we're not setting fires, but today's It's Academic teams sure are lighting it up. Let's get back to the competition. Welcome back. It's time for the Picture Perfect round, where questions are worth 20 points up or down, 10 points if you don't answer at all. First team up is Richard Montgomery. Here's your first question. This is an artist's sketch of what Egyptian lighthouse, one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world, named for the P-initialed island where it was built.
No, Pharaoh. Lighthouse of Pharaohs, right? No, wait.
Answer?
Say
Lighthouse of Pharaohs?
Yes, it is Pharos. What is the smallest value of x needed so that the product shown will be a whole number?
3, right?
3 it is. Yeah, that's it. These balancing rocks are a tourist attraction in what African country where Harare is capital?
Zimbabwe.
Yes, Zimbabwe it is. Well done, Richard Montgomery. 260 points. Blake, you're up. Here we go. These men made the first U.S. transcontinental automobile journey in what same year that also saw the Wright brothers' first flight?
Conferring 1903.
1903.
Final answer 1903.
That's it. Evaluate this expression when x equals -1, giving your answer as an integer.
Conferring 1.
1.
All right, final answer 1.
It is 1. This rocky shoreline is in what U.S. territory in the Pacific where Hagatna is capital?
Guam.
Conferring Guam. All right, final answer Guam.
Guam it is. Nice, Blake. 260 points. All right, BCC is up. This is what Spanish ruler who sent an armada against England in 1588?
Philip II.
Yes. Solve for x.
Guys, I'm thinking it's 24.
Is that the answer?
Yeah, 24.
It is 24. Nice. This insignia is from Oman, a country located on what critically important strait that separates the Persian Gulf from the Gulf of Oman and the Arabian Sea?
The Straits of Hormuz.
Correct. Bethesday Chevy Chase, 260 points. Don't go away. We're going to have the packet round next and meet the coach.
People aren't talking about how Giant's Nature's Promise items are free from artificial ingredients and fit your budget. They're not talking because they're eating. Morning. I love breakfast. At Giant, unlock personalized savings on the foods you love most with your Giant card.
Yeah! Sam, Elmo!
Oh, hey, Julia. Are you ready to play band with us? I'm gonna play my clarinet.
And Elmo's gonna play his drum. Drum loud.
Oh, well, you know what to do, Julia.
Julia knows.
Mm-hmm. With Julia's autism, loud sounds can be too much.
But she still loves to make music. Play band.
Early screening for autism can make a lifetime of difference. Find out more at screenforautism.org.
People aren't talking about how Giant's fresh local seafood is 100% sustainable. They're not talking because they're eating. Oh, hello. May I? At Giant, we believe in local because we offer fresh food you love from the place you call home.
Well, hello. Welcome back. It's time to meet the coaches of these fine teams, and we begin with Richard Montgomery. Derek, who did you bring with you?
Hi, so today we have our coaches, Dr. McDonald and Ms. Gallen. Dr. McDonald is our math and economics teacher, and Mrs. Gallen is our math teacher as well.
Good to see you guys. Thanks for being here. All right, in this packet round, there are 7 questions. There's a 25-point bonus if you get them all right. Here's the first clue. England's Magna Carta is not written in English, but in what ancient language used in the Middle Ages for government and scholarly documents?
Probably Latin, right?
Latin, right? I feel like Latin.
Yep, it is Latin. The Dutch astronomer Jan Hendrik Oort was able to surmise the size and form of our galaxy based on concentrations of what gas, the most abundant element in the universe?
Isn't it hydrogen?
I think it is hydrogen, right?
Answer?
Hydrogen?
Yeah, it's hydrogen. Here's your science question. Azeotropes, ions, beta particles. Nitrogen in the plasma state can be contained by a magnetic field because at those temperatures, atoms lose electrons and become which of these?
Ions, right? Ions.
Ions is right. Although it was limited to male students for 220 years, what college in Virginia was named to honor an English queen and king who reigned jointly?
Right? William and Mary.
It's William and Mary. One species of toucan birds shares its name with what good magical sprite from Shakespeare's The Tempest?
Ariel?
Ariel?
Yeah, it is. That's it. You've got it. Here's your math question. Solve for x.
So
600.
600 is correct. On April 6th and 7th, 1862, the Union and Confederate armies fought a dreadful battle at what Tennessee site, which has a biblical name meaning
Shiloh,
place of rest?
Shiloh.
Shiloh is right. Richard Montgomery, you have a 25-point bonus. Woohoo! And 425 points. Now it's time to meet the coaches from Blake. Who's with you, Olivia?
Hi, so today I have with me our coach, Mr. Caulfield, our assistant coach, Mr. Kalina, and our principal, Mr. Sinclair.
Really good to see all of you guys. Thanks for being here. All right, this is the packet round. Let's begin. You ready? No tour of San Antonio would be complete without a visit to what mission? The site of a bitter battle with Mexican forces led by Santa Anna in 1836.
Conferring Alamo.
The Alamo.
Final answer, Alamo.
Alamo is right. The water surface temperature can reach 95 degrees in what colorfully named sea that separates the Arabian Peninsula from Africa?
Conferring Red Sea.
Red Sea.
Final answer, Red Sea.
It is Red Sea. Here's your science question. When sodium hydroxide is dissolved in water to make a concentrated solution, the temperature of the water will do which of these?
Conferring increase.
I think it's going to be increase.
Peter, what do you think?
I think so.
All right, final answer, increase.
Increase is right. Among the myths involving dangers to sailors is one about Lorelei, whose singing lured sailors to their deaths on what major German river?
Conferring the Rhine.
The Rhine.
All right, final answer, the Rhine.
It's the Rhine. Lone Wolf is the title biography of what American author whose 1904 novel, The Sea Wolf, is a psychological adventure story about a sea captain named Wolf Larson?
Conferring, I don't know. I've heard of
Answer?
Final answer, Williams.
No, Jack London. Here's your math question. How many degrees are there in angle X?
80 divided by 4 would be 20, so 20 is right, Olivia?
I don't know. I request.
Answer?
All right, final answer, 20.
20 is right. In 1877, the Nez Perce Indians were led on a 1,500-mile retreat by what chief who managed to evade 2,000 U.S. soldiers but was finally forced to surrender 40 miles from his destination?
Conferring Chief Joseph.
Yeah.
All right, final answer, Chief Joseph.
It is Chief Joseph. Nice, Blake. You have 380 points. Over to BCC. Graham, who's with you today?
Here with us today are our amazing coaches, Ms. Lassar and Mr. Canuck, and our outstanding principal, Dr. Mooney.
Awesome to see you guys. Thanks so much for being here. All right, BCC is up. Not one of our 50 states has a name that begins with what second vowel of the alphabet?
E?
Yeah, it's E. A shellback is Navy slang for a sailor who has crossed what imaginary line separating the northern and southern hemispheres?
The equator?
Equator is right. Here's your science question. Buffer auxin ilium. Which of these terms describes a substance that binds H+ ions when their concentration rises and releases them when their concentration falls?
Buffer.
Buffer it is. John Marshall and Charles Evan Hughes are the only two U.S. Supreme Court Chief Justices who had earlier held what senior cabinet post?
Secretary of State?
Yeah, well done. When Woodrow Wilson was president of Princeton University, a beer bottle was thrown through his window by what student who later wrote the drama Long Day's Journey into Night?
Eugene O'Neill.
Yeah, here's your math question. If a equals -7, this expression is equal to what integer?
Is it?
74.
Wait. Can we confer?
Need an answer, guys.
It's.
In
3.
24, yeah, under the wire, nice. What enterprising American finally succeeded in laying the first transatlantic cable in 1866 after many difficulties?
Field.
Field it is. Awesome job, BCC. You get a 25-point bonus. BCC getting every single question in the competition correct with a score of 425 points. Don't go away. The grab bag round is next.
At Giant, we're all about local. It's why every day we look to connect great food with the people of our community. It's why we partner with over 50 family-owned farms to provide fresh local products and source fresh, 100% sustainable seafood straight from Chesapeake Bay. At Giant, we're committed to our community and providing you and your family with the best products from the place we all call home. The little things are Giant.
Even after 40 years serving our area, people still ask, what is a 5-star technician? Well, it's simple. They're the best.
When you're talking heating and air conditioning, they're professionally trained and the most knowledgeable in the business. For your plumbing or electrical needs, they can do it all.
For pest control and home performance, trust me, you want a 5-star technician at your home. For more than 40 years, Crop Metcalf, home of the 5-star technician.
Crop Metcalf is the one with 5 stars.
Hello, it's time for the grab bag round. Questions are worth 20 points up or down, 30 points for the visual questions. And Richard Montgomery, you're up first. Here's the question. In chess, one variant of the Roy Lopez opening has what name that identifies an afternoon nap in Central American countries?
Siesta?
Yeah, I think it's siesta. Siesta?
Yes, it's siesta. In Plutarch's Parallel Lives, one chapter compares the legendary Romulus with what Greek hero who fought and killed the Minotaur?
Theseus.
Theseus, yeah, Theseus.
That's right. The British set off fireworks on the 5th of November, a day named for what man who tried to blow up Parliament in 1605? It is. It's Guy Fawkes. On your screens for 30 points. This is the birth chart of what British novelist who got a warm reception for his 1963 novel, The Spy Who Came In From the Cold?
Oh, is it Jean Le Carre? I don't know.
Answer?
Le Carre?
That's it. You got it right. Very nice.
Yes.
Richard Montgomery, you've got a score of 515 points. Blake, you're up. Signed in 1978, the Egypt-Israeli peace accords were named for what U.S. presidential retreat with a 2-word name?
Conferring Camp David.
Camp David.
Final answer, Camp David.
It's Camp David. Aviation was the headline in what year, which included Amelia Earhart's disappearance and the explosion of the Hindenburg Zeppelin?
Conferring 1908.
That sounds right.
All right, final answer, 1908.
No, it's 1937. 15th century European kings claimed their absolute power came from God, an assertion historically expressed in what 2-word phrase?
Conferring the divine right of kings. All right, final answer, divine right.
Yes, divine right is correct. On your screens for 30 points. The Three Partners is a novel by what American author, better known for The Luck of Roaring Camp and The Outcasts of Poker Flat?
Conferring Hart. All right, final answer, Hart.
All right, nicely done, Blake. 430 points. All right, to Bethesday Chevy Chase. Gentlemen. In 2005, a comic book series called A Son of the Eastern Cape was published about what man, South Africa's first black president?
Mandela.
Yes. A military court condemned Captain Henry Wirtz to death for his role as superintendent of what notorious Confederate prisoner of war camp in Georgia?
Andersonville.
Yeah. The name Kellogg is paired not with cornflakes, but with what French diplomat to identify a 1928 peace pact?
Briand.
Correct. On your screens for 30 points. Madeline cookies supposedly inspired what author to write the multi-volume novel Remembrance of Things Past?
Proust.
Yeah, it is. Bethesday Chevy Chase, you have gotten every single question right in the competition. And you've got a score of 515 points. Don't go away, we'll have the winners next.
People aren't talking about how Giant's Nature's Promise items are free from artificial ingredients and fit your budget. They're not talking because they're eating. Morning. I love breakfast. At Giant, unlock personalized savings on the foods you love most with your Giant card.
America has an education problem. The old system isn't working anymore.
35 million Americans have put their college education on hold. Who's going to do something about it? We are. Strayer University wants you to graduate. 90% of transfer students say Strayer was the right choice for finishing their degree.
Now is the time for a new bath from Bathfitter. Every Bathfitter bath is installed quickly, safely, and beautifully with a lifetime warranty. Go from old to new, from worn to wow. The beautiful bath you've always wanted, done right, installed by one expert technician, all in one day. We've been creating moments like these for 35 years, and we're here to help you get started.
People aren't talking about how Giant's fresh local seafood is 100% sustainable. They're not talking because they're eating. Oh, hello. May I? At Giant, we believe in local because we offer fresh food you love from the place you call home.
Well, the scores are not official, and you'll see why in just a second. Let's recap. We have Richard Montgomery with 515 points. Blake, 430 points. Bethesday Chevy Chase, 515 points. We have a tie. Here's how it's going to work. I'm going to ask a question. There will be 4 answers. The captain from each team will write down the answer they think is correct, and whoever gets it right wins. Gentlemen, are you ready? All right, here we go, Graham and Derek. First question. Oklahoma, Kentucky, Texas, Tennessee. Which of these states was the end point of Daniel Boone's Wilderness Road? Are you ready? Let's see your answers. And Derek, you have chosen number 1. And Graham, do you have number 2 there? Number 2, Kentucky is correct. We have a winner from Bethesda Chevy Chase.
1, we are the Barons. 2, a little bit louder. 3, we still can't hear you. 4, more and more and more. 1, we are the Barons. 2, a little bit louder. 3, we still can't hear you. 4, more and more and more.
Bethesda Chevy Chase, you did it. All right, here's what's going to happen. Blake, after an extraordinary run this year, gets $2,500 in scholarship money for their school from Giant Food. Way to go, Blake. Richard Montgomery, awesome game. $2,500 for your school from Giant Food. And with $5,000 in scholarship money going to their school, Bethesda Chevy Chase, awesome job, guys. By the way, we do want to announce this year's Coach of the Year Award. The Coach of the Year Award goes to Scott Allen, the longtime coach at Sherwood High School. He so appreciates academic competition, and as one of his students wrote, manages to make the experience comfortable and welcoming. So a big congratulations to Mr. Allen. Thanks so much for being a part of this academic. I want to thank Richard Montgomery, Bethesda Chevy